See, hell is a destination that we're going to get to, not because we was walking to hell and being, pursuing hell. We literally, the whole world going to hell because they didn't pursue heaven. And by default, you going to hell. That is that simple. See, the thing is, you go to hell by doing nothing. But to get to heaven, you got to fight. To go to hell, you don't got to do nothing. That's what everybody else in the world doing, nothing. Just maintaining the status quo, not standing up, not rebelling, just sitting back doing nothing. That's called a broad path. Everybody do that. Everybody sit back and do nothing. But the Christians ought to be the ones standing up doing something. When everyone else doing nothing, as evil prevails in this world, and everyone else stand by and do nothing about it, the Christians ought to be like Christ, but they ain't doing nothing. They like everybody else in the world. They just watching the evil happen while they sit in their room and pray. And by doing that, you following along with the world. Because what did Christ do? Christ came into an evil world and waged war with the powers that be. He ruffled so many feathers that they had to kill him. Christ could not come into this evil world and do nothing. Christ came into this evil world and did so much that it cost him his life. And you telling me you Christ-like, but you ain't doing nothing. I will never get rid of my Bible, because I believe if everybody followed the ways of Christ, the world would be better. Christ wouldn't be falling for the powers of the world. He went against the world powers, but the church is working with the world powers. See, my thing is, I don't like the church, but I love Jesus Christ, and I want to drop a bomb. I don't even think Jesus Christ existed. This image, this idea that we call Jesus Christ and a person acting like that, I love that, man. I love that. And I encourage, if every Christian acted like Jesus Christ, if everybody in the world acted like Jesus Christ, the world would be a better place. But that's why I said I don't have a beef with Jesus Christ or the idea of Jesus Christ, but I don't like the church. I don't like the church as a collective. And that's why I left the church, but I never threw my Bible away. I always loved what Christ represented, that a dude can come onto this earth and don't care if you kill him, he gonna stand for the truth. That was what made me stand out with Christ. That even if this whole world turn on Christ and torture him, he know he's standing on truth. He'll go down all by himself on that truth, even if the whole world turn on him. That spirit is in me. That's the spirit that let me keep teaching that the earth is flat. I know I'm standing on the truth, and the whole world can be against me and crucify me tomorrow, and I won't say it's a globe. I'll go to the cross like Jesus did, saying it's flat with the truth. So my point is, a lot of guys that call themselves Christians, they have no idea what the spirit of Christ is. They got the spirit of complacency. They got the spirit of, oh, let's go to sleep and pray about it. It'll be better tomorrow. They don't got the spirit of, let me be a rabble rouser like Christ was. Let me go get up every day in this world and be a headache to the Caesar. Let me make the Caesars of the world mad every day. Every day of Christ's life, he was a headache to the world powers. And if you saying that you living like Christ and you ain't a headache to the powers that be, you on your way to hell. Ain't nothing like Christ in you. People think Christ is just about praying and doing nothing and, oh, it's okay, just put it on Christ. No, Christ put it on you. All of these Christians that keep saying we waiting on God, y'all going to hell. I'm telling you that right now. Because to say that you waiting on God is blasphemous, like God ain't ready yet to save everybody when God said he don't wish that no man should suffer. God been waiting on the church for generations. God been waiting on us for decades. And ain't nothing happening on behalf of the righteousness because we think we waiting on God. How blasphemous. What if Jesus would have walked every day on earth and said, I'm waiting on God? He would have never died on the cross. He would have waited on God to come die on the cross. He would have waited on God to come tear that temple up. He would have waited on God to come wage war with the Caesars of the world. Jesus waged war with the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the wise men of the world. He didn't wait on God. Jesus said, God sent me to do this. I'm here to put in work for God. I'm not here to wait on God to do nothing. I'm a messenger of God that's here on a mission from God. What the hell I look like? My captain just sent me on a mission, and when I get there, I do nothing. And people ask me, man, when you gonna get busy? I'm waiting on captain. Bro, captain sent you here with orders that you need to be acting out. What do you mean you're waiting on the captain? The captain sent you here with an assignment. You don't got to wait on the captain to get busy with your assignment. And if everybody got busy with their assignment, the world will change and you won't have to wait on the captain and wait on God. Why the hell you think God sent you here? Talking about you waiting on God, but you sitting there claiming that you got the Spirit of God inside of you like a fool.